Okay. Thanks everybody for coming and visiting our webinars. Today is not the norm. We're talking about building our own businesses and expanding the income that you have now or starting your own business. My name is Noel A. Booker with Business Credit Builder, and we offer partnerships with business people, business-minded people, right? And in so doing, all the products that we sell, we offer others to be able to sell and make money as well. So we make it easy for entrepreneurs to offer business credit and funding to other businesses and make money. And there's a potential to make a bunch of money. And I'm gonna tell you more about that, right? So basically what we're gonna do now is, I'm freestyling this piece right here because this is new for us, right? So I'm freestyling this piece. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go to my website and I'm gonna show you the products that we do offer, right? And y'all can follow along. We're going to businesscreditbuilder.us. That's one, that's two. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so right now you should be able to see my website. Okay. Hello to all the people that's coming in. We're just getting started and we're talking about partnering so that you can easily offer business credit and funding. Okay. So if y'all are following along, then you could go to businesscreditbuilder.us, right? Right up there, right? And then you click on business loans, right? And then you scroll down and you will see all the funding options that we do offer. Now you can scroll down into each one, but I'm gonna briefly talk about each one of them. But today I'm gonna go over a detailed presentation about David Allen Capital and how you can become an independent agent and the big money that you can make there, okay? So the three options that we do have for financing, and these are different partners that I have partnered with. One is the Business Credit Builder, which is powered by the Business Finance Suite, which is the #1 business credit platform, selling business platform, period, okay? We also have David Allen Capital, all right? And list the things that they offer. And we have ROK. Now, I suggest that you partner with all three situations. There's an application for all three situations. And I suggest that is because being able to offer all of these products makes you a full service financial agent for businesses, okay? Where we can actually help them. Let's say we got a client that's starting from scratch. They don't have nothing. And we can help them get into position to build their business by building up their business credit and accessing funding. Okay. And the way that we build business credit is that we help the clients build business credit for their EIN that's not linked to their social. Okay. We help them set up their business credibly in the eyes of the lender. Well, let's talk about that first. Over here, we have business credit and loans under the business credit, right? So that's what that is. We help businesses build their business credit, set up their business to be first credible in the eyes of the lender, and we help them get trade lines to build up their business credit, which puts them in a better position to access funding. Okay. Other items that we have is the credit line hybrid program. This hybrid program is for individuals that have good personal credit. So this is for businesses that is good for businesses that are just starting up and have good personal credit, right? We have the accounts receivable financing, right? Accounts receivable financing is like existing businesses. They may have a list of accounts receivable, which means they have outstanding invoices, right? And so those type of businesses can batch and sell their invoices. Like let me give you an example. A freight company has a truck, and the truck goes and does the deliveries, but then the invoice to get paid for that delivery, well, those invoices don't get paid until 30 days. With a product that's called factoring, those clients are able to get their money in 24 hours. So that's what accounts receivable financing is. We also have equipment financing to buy any type of equipment for your business. There are lenders out there that only do equipment financing. Okay, that means machinery, that means vehicles, fleets of vehicles. Okay, and y'all can okay, y'all can see my screen, right? Okay, so that's what equipment financing is. Business revenue financing is like when businesses have revenue that come in. In this particular instance, is 10,000 or more per month. Then those businesses can get funding just based on the cash flow they have coming. We also have merchant credit. Merchant credit is for businesses that accept credit cards, right? So if you make a certain amount of money per month by accepting credit cards, then you can get a loan based on that revenue that comes in through your credit card system. Okay. There is 401k plan financing. Okay. That means for people that have 401ks, they can get a loan based on what they can take out of their 401k to get a business loan. Okay. There is purchase order financing. Purchase order financing, that's when like you have a government contract or a contract with a respectable business. They have given you a promise to do business, right? So you can have a purchase order, you have a contract. Those type of situations can get funded at alternative lenders. At the commercial bank, they won't mess with that. That don't mean nothing to them, right? But there are alternative lenders that will fund someone with a contract to get paid by a legitimate company or municipality, right? So those government contracts, those are the best ones, right? Because they know those checks getting paid, right? So those people could get a loan to get equipment that they need to facilitate this contract, right? Okay. There's also commercial real estate financing. That's when you want to buy commercial real estate, strip malls, a commercial building, you know what I mean? rental property, right? That's all commercial lending situations, right? Okay, so that's the things that we offer at Business Credit Builder. So in order to sign up for the Business Credit Builder, to resell business credit and these financing sources, what you would do is schedule a consultation. Where's that? There it is. So on the website, there's a button that says schedule a free consultation. That's how you would schedule that, because then I'm gonna send you this application. I'm gonna talk to you first, because I just don't want anybody just filling out the application and you can get down. I want to talk to you to make sure that this is what you want to do. I'm not trying to waste your time, and I don't want you wasting my time. Point blank on that, right? That's how we do it, right? So you schedule that consultation. We're gonna talk, and we're gonna see if it's a fit for you, right? To offer business credit and loans, right? And these opportunities are good no matter what situation you're in. If you got a 9-to-5 and you're looking for some extra money, you can do this a couple hours a day. After work, a couple hours a day, you can get this done, all right? People that have existing businesses and want to supplement their income, right? Like this is good for like tax offices. This is good for lawyers, accountants, any business that you come across other business owners, right? You can add these products to whatever you're doing and complement your services, right? And this, I can say, and all of this stuff comes with training, okay? I'm not able to do what I'm doing if I did not have the training that I got. So I'm gonna make sure that you got the training that you got for each one of these situations, okay? If you're not interested in the training, then, but I'm gonna tell you, this is like each one of these situations. It's like McDonald's, right? McDonald's franchise. They show the franchise how to make the hamburger and how to go sell it, right? The same thing here. We're going to tell you exactly what to do to position yourself to be able to sell it, and position yourself as a person qualified to even discuss this stuff. Okay. All right. So ROK Financial, let me go over that real quick, right? So ROK Financial, they're good for different types of loans, right? And I want to say this also, that any partner that I partner with, I make sure and double check ethics, right? Because there's a lot of schemers out there, and businesses that don't do straight up business, right? They take advantage of situations. So anybody that I tell you that we're partnering with, I've already vetted and got a good feeling that it's worth the risk, because you can never know, right? But like ROK Financial, I went to their office in New York and I did a webinar from their office, and I met them and I did business with them. And when my applications went through, I know how the client was contacted, how they dealt with the client. When the client got money, they was calling me stuff, so this is legit, right? And there's a lot of companies that do the shiesty stuff, right? So I'm not doing situations that are shiesty. This is real up and down, right? Okay. So ROK Financial, they also have equipment financing. Okay, so some of these companies, they overlap in the things that they offer, right? So they have equipment financing, they have term loans, line of credit, working capital, real estate, fix and flips. For the people that are just coming in, you can follow along at my website, which is at businesscreditbuilder.us, and click the button that says business loans. You can follow along and actually click down into each one of these links. Okay. So ROK Financial, they got the working capital and they got the real estate stuff, right? And they have the fix and flips. I like that fix and flip deal, right? The fix and flip deal is good. Okay. And you can click down into there and learn more about those products, right? That you can offer, right? If you're interested in the ROK Financial, you would also contact me through and by making a schedule, a consultation, right? The button at the bottom, schedule a free consultation, right? Okay. So yeah, and what will happen here is I'll give you a link to sign up as a partner, right? And you'll get access to the back office in which they give you the training materials and the stuff that you can use to market, right? Let me click on one just so you can see an example of marketing materials that they provided. I see something in the chat. I'm gonna get right to you. But see, this is what they gave me as to help me sell the equipment financing, right? So this has all the information. It's good for the construction industry, manufacturing, trucking, furniture and fixture, and medical industries. So this is good to get equipment for all of these type of industries, okay? And then it gives you all the details that you need. I brand it at the bottom, right, with my stuff, right? And then I got to click now. So when you sign up as a partner, you'll get your own access to these type of flyers and stuff to market. And then when you click apply now, they can apply right there, right? And it goes to this page. Now, this is the page that ROK gave me, right? For people to apply. So you see it got the ROK logo up there and it got my logo. This is my page, right? As a reseller. So people that come through and you will get the same thing, okay? You would have your own page that you would send people to this page. They'll fill out their information and then boom. And you're done. You don't have to do anything. ROK staff is going to service your client, right? And they're going to make sure that they get the stuff that they need. They're going to communicate with them. When this application goes in ROK, they have a back office in which you can go into the back office and you can see the people that have submitted applications, and you can see the progress that each one is going, right? Then you can see when they get funded. Then you'll know, well, damn, they just got funded. Well, shoot. Now you got to figure out when they get paid. Well, ROK, they pay the next week, right? I think they pay on a Friday after the sale, right? So you'll figure it out. You'll be up in your control panel. You'll be following your client's progress in the loan application, right? And you'll be able to reach out to them. Hey, how's it going? Were you able to contact the dude? Were you able to upload your stuff? You know, and you can contact them. You'll have the information of the clients that sent in their applications. All right. Let's see what's up in here in the chat. Oh, Sonia wants to know the website. The website is businesscreditbuilder.us. I'm gonna type it in here too. That way you can follow along. And what we're on the business loans tab. That's what we're going over. The business loans tab, right? and we are going over the 3 different options of products that you can offer and make money. Okay. All right, Miss Sonia's in the building, no doubt. So we already talked about the different services at Business Credit Builder, right? All these different services that you can offer. Look at this credit line hybrid. This is a good one because this one is good for startup companies, right? But they have to have good personal credit, right? And if you scroll down a little bit more, this is the information for what we call the credit line hybrid program. There, if you click there for more details, that's a video that explains, and you'll get access to all this stuff. And you can present this stuff the best way that you can, okay? And I'll help you, okay? For the people that want help, I'm gonna give them help, right? If you just hop on as a partner and they don't ask no questions, I know you're gonna ask questions, then you ain't gonna get that far, right? You got to be able to get up in here and learn the training. Learn the training, all right? That's important. Okay, so we talked about this ROK stuff, right? And how they do, right? Now, before we start, I'm gonna give you the presentation for the DAC. And the DAC is the spot. I'm trying to tell you right now, okay? But in general, when businesses are trying to get money, they need to know about the 3 C's. I like to let everybody know about the 3 C's because this is what they're looking at. The lenders are looking at the 3 C's of funding anytime an application is submitted, right? The 3 C's are credit, cash flow, and collateral, right? That's the 3 C's. That's the big 3 C's, right? In this game, right? Now, if a business has all of these 3 C's, now we're talking about credit, right? Credit, I'm talking about business credit and personal credit, right? We're talking about cash flow. Cash flow is a business, an existing business, they make money every month. How much money do you make every month? What's the revenue generated every month? That's what they want to know, right? If you have revenue generated every month, that's a second C, okay? If you have collateral, which means you got equipment over $100,000, right? You got equity in your home. You got buildings, you got property, you got stocks, bonds, stuff like that is collateral that you can put up and get a business loan, okay? Now, if a business has all 3 of them, then they can possibly qualify for an SBA loan, which is the best place to get a business loan, is an SBA loan. The reason why the SBA loan is the best place, because they give you a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch, right? And the interest rate is low as hell, and they spread it out over time, like 30 years it could be, okay? So that's the best place you can get money, is at an SBA loan at the commercial bank. We also offer SBA loans, okay? So you can offer SBA loans to clients, right? So if they have all 3, then they could possibly qualify for that SBA loan. Now, if they got 2 of those 3 C's, then they can possibly qualify for a term loan, okay? Term loans are different, right? And you can find out more about term loans over here under ROK Financial. They got those term loans, right? Business Credit Builder, we offer term loans, right? And so that's 2 of the 3 C's, you get a term loan, right? So if you got 1 of the 3 C's, then they can possibly, depending on which one of the 3 C's that they do have, then they can possibly qualify for that type of whatever it is, that one of the 3 C's that they have, they can qualify for that, right? Whether or not it's like if they're going to do something that's credit based, if they got some collateral, or if they got the cash flow. There are options for all 3 of those. Now, let's say they don't have any of those 3 C's. Then that's when they start with business credit. So the people that's starting out from scratch and they got this business, they have this idea, we can help them by setting up their business properly in the eyes of the lender and getting them and building up their business credit. And as they build their business credit, they get access to more and more money. Okay? See, we're like a broker. We already have the lenders, all right? Hundreds of legitimate lenders with various programs to fit any industry. Well, not any industry. If you're a bond maker, they won't lend to you. Because, businesses can be denied just by the industry they're in, right? So, there are restricted industries and there are risky industries, right? So we know all about that stuff. All our staff, everything we know all about how to qualify for different lending situations, right? That's why we offer all this stuff, by suggest my clients to talk to me first so that we can decide from their position which one of these funding programs would work for them. Maybe we need to apply for 2 of them and see which ones give us the best results, the ones that overlap, right? Okay. So we can talk more about that. But that's how I do, is I get people to come into and talk to me, and we can decide which one of these that we can qualify for you for. If we can't qualify for you for any of these now, then I'm trying to sell them business credit and starting them from the scratch, setting up their business properly in the eyes of the lender and helping them build up their business credit the proper way. I do know the shortcuts, and that's how I learned this, from the shortcuts, but I don't teach the shortcuts. I show the real way to build business credit, for real, for real. And that's going by a step-by-step process, each step being necessary for the next step, and there's no skipping steps. The process of building up your trade lines, because once you have a business credit profile that says you have 10 or more vendors that you pay timely, now a lender looks at this business in more of a positive light. Okay. So now we're going to go into DAC, right? David Allen Capital. Now, I'm down with this DAC thing because 2 things, right? One, they specialize in cash flow funding. That's what they specialize in, cash flow funding. Like at Business Credit Builder, you have to do like about $10,000 a month in order to qualify for the cash flow financing over there. But at DAC, you can be making as low as $3,000 per month and qualify for cash flow funding with their gig worker funding. You see, they also have business capital loans. This is based on cash flow, right? They have other products too, just not loans. Like the employee retention credit is for existing businesses that were in business around 2020 during the COVID, and there is still money that these businesses can get. Okay. And we get a training for all this and everything. They offer customer financing. Customer financing is when your business has a product that the client may not be able to afford or want to take the money out right then, you can offer financing so that client can offer their client a loan to purchase the products, right? And then so that means the person offering the financing, they get their money right then, right? And then the client goes on a payment plan, right, with the lender, and then you get your money right then. They also have payment processing. The payment processing is to enable a business to be able to accept credit cards, right? And they have this program, they call it the discounting program, where, like, you know, every business that offers the ability to accept credit cards, they have an expense, which is their credit card processing expense every month that they have to pay because it's attached to their bank, right? So it costs them to be able to sell. So we can eliminate that cost with our program, okay? You could drill down into that and see more about that too. Also, we offer lines of credit. So now, this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go into the presentation that gave me to present to potential partners, right? And I have a link for this one too, that you can, I'm gonna give you the link at the end, that you can go and see the owner do this presentation. Actually, hold on. Maybe I won't even do the whole presentation. I'll just take questions, and I'm gonna give you the link to go and see the owner of David Allen Capital do the presentation. I think that's gonna be better. See how we got to flip the script right on the spot, right? But I'm gonna give you the information, right? Okay. So far, any questions?
I do have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Sonia. Hey, listen. I've owned my business since 2006. As a sole proprietor. But then in 2019, I went to a single member LLC. Well, I didn't know COVID was coming and all of that stuff. My son had just been trying to get me to switch over for years, and I just decided to do it in 2019. So somebody has been trying. I own Authentic Tax Service. So basically, we transferred over to the LLC also because from 2006 until 2019, I just was opening up as seasonal, okay? And one thing that I was doing incorrectly, I paid all my bills once a year. So by doing that, I never built any credit, okay? But when I look at the, oh God, what was I gonna say? I'm so tired today. I apologize. When I look at my personal credit, it's around, I guess, 720 or something like that. But somebody's been trying to do my ERC, I think, since it first came out. But I want to not only learn how to do the ERC myself, because this has just been ridiculous, but so that I can help other people. Like last year was my first year staying open all year. And it was because I was doing everybody's SBA loans, they PPPs and stuff like that. And not trying to get too religious or whatever on the call, but and I had prayed for God to enlarge my territory. He said, for what? You paying $24,000 a year in rent and you using your building 87 days out of the year. So that's what made me stay open. So I now need something so that it makes sense for me to stay open. You know, because at first I was just doing a lot of traveling. I'm in the ministry, you know, and so I use that as an excuse to just do ministry from April to December, you know. But I need to do something else.
Okay, yeah. I think that this would be a good option to take a look at because of the potential money that you can make, particularly with David Allen Capital. Okay. See, Vanetta had a question. How much will it cost to partner? I didn't say that, right? It's absolutely free. Okay. There's 3 options to partner with, and each option is absolutely free. Okay. And we train you and give you the tools that you need. Okay. So Sonia, let me comment back on what you had said about the ERC, right? Now, I can tell you that doing the ERCs is complicated and that most CPAs do not know how to do it because you have to really know the mandates and how the mandates affect different situations, right? So with our situation, we have a team of lawyers, right? And accountants, CPAs, that this is all they do, right? We have the legal team that they know the mandates, okay? And I got some videos for you to see. I mean, if you want to be partner with this, I'm going to say that in order to be successful, you got to do the training. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I trained under Ty Crandall. Y'all can check this. Ty Crandall. This is where I trained under Crandall, this white dude, right? Anyway, so and I was like, it took me a year of training before I was able to get out here and actually talk about business credit and funding and be confident about what I'm saying, right? And to be able to convince somebody else that I know what I'm talking about. And I know what I'm talking about when it comes to business credit because I went through this training, all right? And I know the business credit up and down, right? And they also taught me that in selling this business credit, because it's a high ticket item, you have to convince people that you're on their side, right? So I got the email funnel. They teach you all this stuff. I got an email funnel. It all starts with me giving out a free guide on how to build business credit. Then when they get that free guide, they go into my email funnel. Now I got them in my email funnel and they're getting emails regularly, right? And I'm training them. I'm giving them exactly what I want them to see, which is what actually they told me. I do the same funnel today that the credit suite does. So you got to follow the instructions, right? Okay, so let's go over them and show you how to apply for each one, right?
Let me ask you one other thing too.
Go ahead.
And I think what's important to me right now is the simple fact, like last year when I was helping people do SBAs and PPPs and stuff like that, what I did and how I live my life just all the way across the board is I don't try to sell something to somebody that I haven't either tried myself or know that it works. So I have, we do probably about 1,200 returns a year at my Murfreesboro location. So I have all of these business clients of mine who like, man, Sonia, you did my PPP. They talking about ERC, and I never tell a client I don't know how. I just say I'm researching it. Let me, give me time. So I just need to know, the best way to go about it because I like being blessed, but I love being a blessing. So,
That's right. I'm the same way, because the joy I get in this is helping another business at least get to the next step or get some clarity on something. If I help somebody get some clarity on something, with setting up their business, then I'm happy, all right? And that's where I get joy out of this as well. Actually, my whole life has been, I started when I was a DJ, right? I used to DJ because I played them songs and people reacted positively. Same thing. I like to give joy, right? So now it's more business, right? So, and I know what I'm talking about because I've done this, right? So that's one thing too. I know this business credit stuff because I did it every single step of the way, right? Okay, Vanetta, I'm messing up your name. I'm just gonna call you Miss Copeland. I've been messing up your name. But anyway, she says, how is the training held? Each situation is different, right? So let's go over it. In Business Credit Builder, I give you access to the training materials that are in my control panel at Credit Suite, right? Because like Credit Suite is my parent company, like that's the McDonald's franchise, right? I just rebranded it to Business Credit Builder. So I'll give you access to that training information when it comes to the business credit and those stuff, right? With DAC has their own situation and they're intense, okay? DAC is intense. They got 2 meetings on Monday and 2 meetings on Friday, right? 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. One is for the partners, and then one is for people that's selling. I'm sorry. I got that mixed up. See, I'm new to DAC my damn self, right? But they got 2 different meetings on Monday and Friday, all right? ROK, when you sign up for them, they have a back office for you with all the training stuff already in there, right? Same thing with the business credit. You get the back office with the stuff in there, right? But you don't get your own back office. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do that one yet, right? But I'm gonna make sure that anybody selling this business credit can do the business credit. Normally, what we do with this business credit is you can set up a webinar as your webinar, and I'll do the webinar for you. But I'm slowing off of that, right? So I'm telling people now, just send your people to my webinars, all right? Okay, so you get that answer? Okay. So ROK got the back office with a whole bunch of stuff, right? DAC, theirs is like crazy, okay? So one of the meetings is from one of the top sellers, Miss Wynn. She trains the partners, right? And then the corporate guy, the guy that owns the company, he talks to all the partners, right? Everybody trying to sell, right? And then he talks to all of them and give them updates. So their stuff at DAC is intense, okay? Let's start with that. I'm gonna give you that information right now. Let me grab the information that you need. Let me go get it, and I'm gonna put it in. I'm sorry, I don't have it ready. So I need to go get it, all right? I'm gonna go get this information. So I got this information saved on a sheet. So when you sign up to be a partner with DAC, they immediately send you your links to your website, okay? I'm gonna show you my website too. Hold on. So DAC is the shit, I'm telling you, all right? It's part of my French. And I know I'm a little rough around the edges. I'm just me, okay? So, but what I'm talking about, I know. One thing about me is anything I tell you, I know for sure, 100%. If I don't know it, or if I'm shady on it, I'm gonna let you know. But if I tell you something, I know the shit for real, all right? Pardon me. All right, so let me go find this DAC one. Gotta go up in my computer. Hold tight. Okay. DAC. Okay. There was my DAC info sheet. Okay, on my DAC info sheet, I got the letter that they sent me, right? So I go down here Got all my info. They give you this, they give you your ID number. So that's my website, right? Because it got the ID number. You see that at the end, right? So that ID number is key. But let me go down to what I really came down here for. See, so when you get that, when you first sign up, they give you all this stuff right here. All of your website pages, all right? And I'm gonna show you my website, but this is the partner one. And I'm gonna put this in the chat box here. Put this in the chat one. So this is David Allen Capital. And that's for the partner, right? So when you go there, let's go there right now. When you go there, right? Start your own business funding agency, right? And this is a video right here. This is the owner of David Allen Capital. And he's going to talk to you about the opportunity. This one is like a short. How long is this one? It's almost 4 minutes, right? It's a short, almost 4-minute one. And then if you click down here, then there's like a 20-minute one that shows the slides I was going to show you today, right? But it gives you the full description, right? Now, this is what I want to tell you about DAC, right? At DAC, David Allen Capital, you make 3% on whatever loan your business does, right? 3%. So if a business gets a $100,000 loan, then you could possibly get $3,000. Because of the way their payment system is set up, you can make 6-7% on that money. The industry standard is 3% for partners, 1% if you're an affiliate, right? We're partners with DAC here. So we get 3% on anything that happens. But then there's so many things, and I can explain this stuff to you. Mr. David here, he can explain the stuff better through these webinars. And he does these webinars like twice a week, and he's always teaching this stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't even keep up with the training myself, okay? And they teach you stuff, and they help you try to sell this stuff, right? Now, they're focused in on these cash flow loans because that's where they make the most money, the cash flow loans. So focusing in on businesses that have a high cash flow every month, right? Okay, so that's what you do to start with the DAC partnership, right? Go and definitely check out this 3-minute joint. And then you go down here and go to more details. And then there's another one, and this one is 44 minutes, okay? That's the one that you really need to see the money potential, okay? To see the money potential, see that one right there, that second one, right? And then you join right there. They got a button right there, and you join. So when you join, my name should be popping up at the top. All right. If you click the link. Now, it's confusing. You got to make sure that my name comes up at the top and that the field is filled out, right? Like, see this agent ID, you see how the agent ID is already completed. That's what you need to, that's how it needs to come, right? And then you got the agent name is me, right? Then you put in your information there, right? And then boom. Now, with DAC, you can also create a team under you, right? So now I'm starting to create my team that I'll make a little bit off of what you can make, right? And then the people that you get underneath you, you can make off of what they make. It's ridiculous. of how much money that can be made once you got a nice clientele, okay? And that's where I'm directed to, right? So I got a handful of salespeople. I don't have that many clients, but the thing is to keep working it, right? You build this thing up. This is like the long-term game. This is stuff that down the line, you can just keep getting money, okay? That you can just keep getting money. What they call that? Residual income, okay? Okay, so that's how you do apply for DAC to be a partner. Does everybody got that information? Everybody got that? Let me see what we got here. We got some messages in here. We got some direct messages. I really want to teach and help people so I can become an orator. I've been business owner since. Oh, this homegirl. Okay. I'm an author, Amazon. Okay. Go tomorrow, you get a chance. Miss Sonia.
Yeah.
It's best that you just schedule that free consult instead of me trying to remember to call you, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna forget. That's why I got this this scheduling system, right? That means when you schedule with me, I'm in front of my computer and you got my undivided attention. Okay. Cool. Because I think you got the drive to do this, and not everybody can do this. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. But I give everybody the opportunity to step in where they fit in. You got to drive your own shit, though, right? But I can get you in the right direction, right? All right. So schedule that free consultation. Okay, so what else we got? So the DAC, you know how to do that one, right? Schedule that partner. You go to that website that I gave you this in the chat. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube and you didn't see the chat link, then you need to schedule a consult. This will be on YouTube. You can get to my YouTube by going to the website. You already know the website, businesscreditbuilder.us, and on the top is the button for the YouTube, right? So check out the YouTube. I'm proud of my YouTube channel because, YouTube is the #2 rated search engine in the world, and I get clients just from my YouTube channel. Okay. So I do all these webinars. You see, I've been doing webinars for 5 years. All right, talking about business credit. These are my latest ones. How to finance a trucker. How to get Amazon, Dell, and Walmart business credit cards. These are little promos right there. But then these down here are webinars. How to get $250,000 in business credit training for business owners. How to build business credit, the free money edition. The free money edition is when I tell people how I started and how I learned business credit from this guy that was getting free money. He was abusing the situation, and I learned business credit because I saw him abusing the situation. Okay, that's how I know that there's shortcuts, but I don't teach the shortcuts. I teach you the real way to do it. Here goes a video on the ERC, Sonia. You see that? That video right there on the ERC. You can get some information on how we do it with DAC. Okay. All right. And once the person signs in, they get to upload their stuff, and you don't have to do nothing. Go to the next client. They're gonna take care of the client. All right. And that's what all of this stuff. Our job is not to actually sell this stuff, is to make people aware of this stuff. And then we give them the option to click the button and go forward. All right. All right. So I'm pretty proud of that YouTube channel. Right. So boom. What else? What else I need to discuss? Anybody got anything else to talk about? Okay, bet that. Okay, anybody got any questions? Did I miss something? I probably missed giving information. I'm gonna get off of this and be like, damn, I didn't even say. But I can tell you that this is free. Everything here is free. Let me give you the ROK. All right, that's what I didn't do. I didn't give you the ROK stuff. Let me click on ROK. What's the okay? Yeah, see, this is the stuff that they gave me for ROK. But let me go get my I'm gonna go get the ROK link for you guys. Okay, hold tight. Let's get this ROK link. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Open. Where's my I might have to organize a little bit better with the ROK stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna get you this ROK link. ROK Financial. And we got ROK Financial info sheet. Okay, this is my ROK stuff. Okay, here goes my partner link for the ROK stuff. All right. Oh, and I told you I was going to show you my webpage for the DAC, right? All right, hold tight. I got this for you right here. Okay. This is going to be to everyone. And this is ROK Financial. Okay, so that's the link to sign up to ROK Financial. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so, oh, y'all seen this already. Okay, y'all seen this already. But this is what it is for the partner, okay? And this is new right here. They got a little partner video going on. Okay, that's cool, whatever. All right, y'all can check that out, right? But y'all got the link to ROK. You got the link to DAC, right? Let's go back to DAC, right? I want to show you the website for DAC, right? Okay, so this is the website they gave me for DAC. I get people there by going to my website, right? When they go to the website and they're going over my funding options, right? Now they can go over this. Now, other DAC affiliates, they just get a domain and they just send the people straight to their website, to their DAC website, and that's their website. Okay, that's what a lot of people do, right? A lot of the DAC agents, right? But my business is selling business credit. So I have everything incorporated all into my one website, right? Okay, so this is what the DAC looks like, right? So at the DAC top, this is the overview page. When the big banks can't help, we can, right? So we have the ERC, the Employee Retention Tax Credit. You can go in there and see more about that. We have business capital. We have the gig worker financing. The gig worker financing is to give loans to people that are even 1099 employees. Okay, they could be a 1099 employee and putting their money in their personal bank account and still be able to get a business loan. Okay. Remember I told you about the no fee processing, right? You see that. So that's and customer financing. That's what's up there, right? So now, check this piece out. Now I go down here to this Agent Resource Center, and I get to go right into the Agent Resource Center, and I got all this stuff. All right. So getting started. When you first get started with DAC, this is what you want to do. You want to go into your Agent Resource Center and start your training. Shireen got a question. What's the qualification for the gig worker loans? We can go over that. If you're following along, you can just click that link to that and find out. But those gig worker financing, the basic requirement is that they make more than $3,000 a month. They will have to show 3 months bank statements where they have multiple deposits totaling over $3,000 per month. So if it's one deposit per month, that's 3,000 or more, that's not going to work. They need to see recurring monies, like a business operating. They get money, they get multiple deposits in each month. And they're going to pull 3 months. All right. So that's basically the hardest thing to qualify for those 1099 financing, Miss Shireen. All right, is that they make more than $3,000 and they get able to go in their bank account and see that they make those deposits. They don't take printed bank statements no more. Nowadays, they are doing all of this stuff electronically. So those, those made up bank statements don't work. All right. Okay, so we're going over this Agent Resource Center, right? So, okay, we're just gonna go over this little page right here. But you go, when you sign up, you want to go to this Agent Resource Center and get started. I already know, and this is new. They just redesigned this Agent Resource Center, and I've never been here yet. So I know that when you go to this Get Started, there's gonna be 3 videos for you to see. Okay. Now let's browse down here and just see what the new stuff that they got, because I haven't seen this page. So evidently, and I haven't been up on the latest webinars. Okay. So this is new stuff to me. They got the Christmas cash bash bonuses. I don't even know about that yet, because I'm behind on on those weekly meetings, right? I'm behind. Okay, you can earn as much as $20,000 or more. What's this over here? They got the new social marketing materials. So the marketing materials I got is outdated right now because they got some new stuff that I need to go check into, right? They got this new Connect card beta mode. You know what? I'm supposed to know what this is, but when they started talking about this, I was behind. So I don't even know what this is. All right. I'm not gonna act like I know everything up here, right? But I'm giving you access to be able to get down with this and lead. Okay. Then they got the calendar of events down here, right? So they got the Zoom DAC. That's when they have Zooms. You go to that link. They got this YouTube channel where you can see their past stuff, right? You could dial in that way and all that stuff. All that stuff. Weekly, Monday, 11:30 a.m. and Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Then they got something on the first Tuesdays of the month. You know, they got a whole bunch of support, yo. I'm just trying to tell you, right? You see that, right? Now, if you go down here, they got stuff, Super Saturdays. They got the Super Saturday thing. I don't even know what the Super Saturday thing is, but they do some Super Saturday thing, I think, once a year. And the last one was on July 7th. Okay, then they got all this other stuff, right? And then you go down here to view our videos, our video pages and groups, right? Then you got terms and conditions. And then they share their documents through this drive. They got this Google Drive that they have all their documents in, right? So they got all the stuff, business credit, the comp plan. That's how they teach you how they pay you. You go into that comp plan, right? That comp plan is ridiculous. I can't explain it to you, okay? Then they got the DAC logos for you to use. Employee tension, gig worker funding, stuff to help you sell this stuff, all right? So we're not gonna keep you out there hanging, but it's a lot of information, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, DAC even sells healthcare. What? And they're helping you out. They got holiday posts, right? To help you out, do some holiday posts to help you sell the stuff, or not help you sell it, help you let more people be aware, because you don't have to sell this stuff. And when we talk to somebody about this stuff, they might not need it right then, but you want to put it in their mind so they know that you are a person that they can go to when they need money, right? A lot of times I might approach somebody, they don't need it right then, or they think they don't need it right then, but then they think, and then later on they come back, yo, I need that loot, right? Okay. What how's my time doing? It's 8 o'clock. Okay, we got a few more minutes. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do, is go into the Agent Resource Center and show y'all that, right? So when you'll sign up for that, you go into that Resource Center and get to know that stuff. I know you're gonna be starting right here on Getting Started, right? And it's gonna be 3 videos. Remember I said, I knew there's gonna be 3 videos. You go to these 3 videos, and it's actually 4 videos because they got this retention, the ERC video. And Sonia, you wanna be on this ERC joint. All right, I know you got businesses out there that qualify for this, and you can get really paid. All right, yo, what you get 3% of whatever that business is going to get, right? They can get up to 27,000, something like that, 27,000, 26,000 per employee. Imagine you got a building that is 10 floors with nothing but employees, and they've been paying payroll for all these employees, and you get them as a client. Nigga, what? That's a payday, and you don't have to do, and you trying to do this shit. You don't ever have to do this shit. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, how are you paid under ROK? Ms. Copeland says, how are you paid under ROK Financial? You may have said, you know what? I didn't say it. But ROK is simple. They do about 3% on whatever the deal is. But it depends on the deal that they get, right? So it could slightly be more than 3%. It might slightly be a little bit less than 3%, right? But I'm gonna tell you, my first month with ROK, I made $3,000. All right, my first month. Okay, no doubt. I'm not gonna steer you the wrong way. These people, these companies, they're legitimate companies. They're not trying to get nobody. They're just out there trying to get another commission check, just like we are, right? And they're not trying to do dastardly things to get it, straight up and down, right? All this stuff, the client is treated with respect. They're given the information that they need to make a decision. It might not be the information that they want to hear, because these deals, you know, it costs money to get money. So some of them might see, they might get offered something and be like, yo, that's kind of steep. That's the cost of doing business, right? Okay, so I ain't trying to sell it to nobody. I'm trying to give them the opportunity. You can take this opportunity or go find someplace else. Somebody else is not going to give them any better of a deal than we are. And they might take them. You know what I mean? All right. All right. What else I said I was going to do? Yeah, 26. Yeah. So yeah, you right. So you know the deal. And I'm gonna tell you, there's some money with this ERC shit. All right. If you got some businesses, oh my God, get paid, get it. And there's some people that just signed up for this DAC thing just to do this, just to do that shit. All right. Let's go back and show. Anybody else want to see anything else that's in here that we talked about? Let me see. She asked me about the gig funding, right? Let's go take a look at the gig funding. That goes straight to my website at DAC on the gig funding page, right? You notice at the top my name, right? So that knows that whoever clicks on that link, I'm gonna get credit for it, right? And you can have the same. The small business and gig worker funding, how it works. You apply, you get approved, you get funding. With this, you can get funded in like, less than 20 minutes, I swear. And get funded now. Simple requirements, breezy online process, simple and fair, get more money when you need it. Where's the requirements at? It's supposed to be here. What are the requirements? Oh, here we go. Simple requirements. 3,000 month plus month monthly bank revenue, 3 months in business. That's simple, straight to the point. If you're making 3,000 or more, you've been in business for more than 3 months, you got access to 3 bank statements that say you made more than 3,000. Do you know I have people that fill out these applications and they don't even make 3,000? Then the system automatically kicks them out an email that says you don't qualify. When you make $3,000 or more, you can reapply, right? So that got a nice little situation in there. And I got webinars that talk about more about the DAC process as well, all right? Whew. All right, now we run out of time. Any more questions, comments, observations? Did I miss something? Like, I'm going off the top of my head on this. So tell me what's up. Anybody? Anybody got something to say? Comments? Whatever. This is your opportunity to drill me. Okay. Let me see. Shireen, you didn't answer my first question, which was what? I thought I answered all your questions. It's in the chat. Now you're making me scroll. Let me see. Your first question. Shireen's first question. You got me working out here, Shireen. Let's see. What's her first question? Okay, I think I see it. I must have missed that one. Shireen said, most small business owners want to finance a car in their business name without a PG. Which route teaches this method? The first route? Okay. For that one, that would be an equipment loan. Okay. There's different approaches to that, right? So when I talk to a client, I'm going to figure out how strong their personal credit is, how strong their business credit is, if they got collateral, if they got cash flow, right? So mostly we're gonna go to, I'm gonna send, all right, different people I got different answers for depending on the situation they're in. So let's say I got a client in front of me. They want to get, their goal is to get a vehicle in their business name. I'm gonna do 2 things with this client. I'm gonna make sure first that this client is set up credible in the eyes of the lender. Name, address, telephone, Dun & Bradstreet, got a website. If you check my websites, my videos, you know what that is. Setting up your business credible in the eyes of the lender, which is the most important step. Once we got that, then I'm gonna tell this particular client to get at least 10 trade lines on their business credit profile. And then we're gonna look at equipment financing at ROK. We're gonna look at equipment financing at Business Credit Builder, right? And we're also gonna teach that person how to go out and shop. The dealerships, right? Because some dealerships will do it just on their business credit, but most of them won't. All right. So you got to find that dealer. I do have a list of a couple, like I know Ford does it. Chrysler does it. The GMs, right? But every situation is different, and it depends on what the time is, right? Today, one dealership might do it, but next month the dealership might not do it, right? So they change their requirements regularly. So given the when it is, then that might change the answer also, all right? So, Shireen, did I answer that question? You had me research it, and I dropped the answer. Word up. Okay. Cool. Shireen in the building. She got some good questions too. Questions they had to go research. Yo, Sonia, bust this out. Let's go over here to the employee retention real quick. Oh, you're not looking at my screen no more. Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick so Sonia can see this retention plan again. Real quick before we get out of here. And y'all can think of any last questions. I want y'all to get down on this and make some money. All right. So right now you should be able to see this is my employee retention tax refund up to $26,000 per employee, right? So then they give you on the page, this is your website, right? You partner up, you'll have a website just like this. You'll send your people to this page, right? You don't have to do no work. Just send the people to the page, Sonia, all right? It's gonna tell them what it is. What is ERC? Are you eligible? You are eligible if you had W-2 employees in 2020 or 2021 and any one of these other following. So then you go down into it, do your thing, right? How the process works, right? They got to show you how the process works, right? They show you how the process works. It goes this way, right? And then you find out right away what your eligibility is, okay? So your client would come to this page, right? All right. And then they start filling out this stuff, right? And you go from there. You can follow that through, all right? You can follow that through. All right, Sonia, you got any questions? Miss Copeland says, thank you, good information. Yeah, we're gonna close shit down. Sonia, I just want to make sure you're good. All right, anybody got any more questions? We're gonna be out of here. Miss White is in the building. Donovan, you had no questions, yo, what up? Antoinette. Who else? Miss Barton, hello.
Hello, thank you for the information. I will definitely be giving you a call. Is that the way you want us to make an appointment? Is via phone call, or should I go to the website?
You can call me or you can schedule a free business credit consultation. That's like my appointment scheduler, right?
Okay.
So on the website, the button says consult, right? Does everybody have that link? Let me put that in there. Let me type it in here one time. Business Credit Builder. Business Credit Builder.us/consult is the direct page. I think that's right. Business Credit Builder.us/consult. Cool. Yeah, that's how you contact me, right? And we could talk about your partnerships and all that stuff. Get you going, right? But then it's gonna be up to y'all to do that training stuff, right? That's the most important piece to this training, to this partnering, right? Is learning how they have already proved to be successful with this, right? Okay. Any more questions? We're gonna get out of here. That's the end of the day for me. Thank everybody for coming. Make sure you'll go to the YouTube and you like the page, subscribe, and comment because it helps me, right? All right, everybody. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Sonia, we're going to do business. I know it. We're going to be cashing checks. Word is born. Later, everybody. Peace and love. Happy holidays.
Same to you. Bye.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Peace.